Hey everybody, I'm AdamHarry from BoLS, and today we're taking a look at some brand new Crisis Protocol miniatures from Atomic Mass Games. This is for the new Crisis Protocol tabletop game here, the miniatures one. So really cool stuff. I'm very excited about this one. Obviously, we have some really sweet new characters. We've got Venom, we've got Shuri and Okoye, and we have one of the things I'm really excited about, which is the New York City or NYC Terrain Pack. I really love the packaging on this stuff too, because it looks like a comic book, which makes sense considering, you know, this is based off of comics. So really cool stuff. This pack is I'm super jazzed about, just because when we did the Crisis Protocol unboxing, I was blown away by just the detail and the scale of all of these vehicles. And I was like, man, I could see this. I could see using this stuff for not just this game. You know, wide range of tabletop games that you could use this as terrain for. So, but I'm also a huge fan of Venom. I'm stoked about that. And then Shuri and Okoye are some of the standouts from Black Panther. So I'm also really jazzed about that. This is exciting. Let's dive on in. Okay, we've got the plastic wrap off, so I think it's only fair that we start ladies first. Let's move these out of the way. Let's take a closer look at Okoye and Shuri's box. So you do get two miniatures in this box, as you see here. And it's in that signature style for the Marvel Crisis Protocol minis here. So come in nice plastic bags. Everything stays, you know, relatively put together. Piece of cardboard for backing. We've got a read this first flyer. So what is this anyway? Let me just zoom out real quick. This is your instructions on how to assemble the miniatures. Boom. No shock there. Pretty simple instructions on how to follow everything. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. So there you go. We get their card packs, which we'll open up real fast before we take a look at the miniatures. And this will have your cards, again, the undamaged version and then the damaged versions that you can flip over. And then some tokens. Very cool. So, tokens, front side, back side. There you go. And then some extra cards here with in-game effects, obviously. And then Shuri and Okoye, and I believe one of these, I think this is the undamaged side here. They're all bright and smiling, and then once they take a bit more damage, flip the card over. There you have them, with some battle damage in the artwork as well. Cool. Miniatures. Dun, dun, dun. The thing I know everyone's super jazzed about. We open these up. They come on two separate sprues. So there's the first sprue. Here's the second sprue. And then you get an assortment of bases to choose from. So you've got 4 different options there. So that's cool. And there's some bottles and stuff for, yeah, for some extra character, I guess. So yeah, here we go. Let's take a closer look at these sprues. So here you go. Da-da-da. Again, it's in that nice plastic that we've seen from previous Crisis Protocol miniatures. Nice detail on them, actually. Kind of surprised. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, but the plastic holds the detail really well, and they're sculpted on there with lots of lines and details. Again, they make for really nice miniatures for painting as well, because they take washes really well. I know that's kind of a weird thing to say, but once you get these models primed, painting them is not too hard. Even with all those details, you can do some cool stuff with a couple of good washes and some real basic painting techniques. So don't be intimidated. You can paint awesome looking minis too. Yeah, so there's Shuri and Okoye. Let's take a look at Venom next. Next up, we have the Venom box, and it's going to be very similar to what we saw previously, except it's got Venom in it. So there's the cards. There's the cardboard. Box is now empty. He's on a larger base. We'll get to the miniature in a minute. There's your cardboard backer. There's your read this first pamphlet, which of course is your assembly guide. And pretty straightforward there. Cool stuff. We have the character cards and extras in here as well. Pop this open. Da-da-da. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, here we go. Tokens for Venom and his powers. We've got some cards, Uneasy Allies, Lethal Protector, and then what they do in the game as well. And then, of course, Venom's character card. There's the Undamaged Venom. Really cool. And I love the artwork because it shows him battle damage Venom. And this, by the way, is the Eddie Brock version of Venom, in case you were wondering. There you have them. Now for the rest of the miniatures. So we've got, again, 2 bases to choose from. You can kind of pick the option that suits you best. And then, of course, it's got some extras with the little bottles and stuff. And then, of course, the miniature. All on one sprue. Pretty simple layout here for you. Not super dense packed and very easy to assemble and build. And it looks really cool. This is a model with a lot of detail on the musculature and veins. So I'm going to try to zoom in so you can see. But you can tell from the arm there's just a lot of stuff going on. And look at, I mean, he's got abs, right? It's Eddie Brock Venom. Dude's jacked. Been hitting the gym. Maybe the roids. I don't know. Got a little Venom cake going on there too. So, but yeah, very cool. I mean, it's a skin tight bodysuit, so. And it's a symbiote alien. So you know the deal. It's Venom. There's the flip side. Again, it has the peg, so assembly of this model is super easy. It's only going to go together one way, so you can't really screw that up. But yeah, Venom looking pretty sweet. Let's check out the terrain. Here is the Crisis Protocol Terrain Pack. Again, from the back, you get 2 cars, you get 2 stands, you get 2 dumpsters, you get 4 light post slash traffic post things. So, plenty of stuff for your heroes to smash and throw and beat the crap out of each other with. You might recognize a lot of stuff if you bought the starter pack, because this is pretty much everything that was included in that pack. So we're going to go through this part kind of quick. Here's the instructions on how to build everything with the credits. Ta-da. Ta-da. Instructions on the back there. Very simple. It's a nice little model car. Totally worth checking out. There's the newsstand. Here's the, so it's like vendor, the Daily Grind coffee vendor, and then the Daily Bugle newsstand, and then some other buildings. Again, these are mostly interchangeable. The buildings, assembly-wise, lots of different sprues here. You can kind of see. Sorry, we're not going through this super detailed because, again, you saw all of this stuff from the starter pack. And there's the bottom of the building. It goes together really easily. Having put this together myself, it's not that big a deal. There's the tops of the cars. Here's the street lights and the stoplights and stuff like that. Saw those before. Cars, again, same deal. Those are the tops of the cars, which is pretty nice. And boom, we have the dumpsters, which I kind of like these dumpsters in terms of like just design and scale wise. They just fit really cool. They do make it feel like New York City, just with the dumpsters everywhere. Not everywhere, but you know, in the alleyways and stuff like that. It makes sense. And here's the car with the wheels. The wheels actually have a lot of detail for being wheels, so that is a plus. The underside doesn't have any detail there, but you know, the car is just going to sit, and the top looks really cool, and you can paint it up and do whatever you want with it. 2 sets of those. You get the license plate or whatever. If you want to make it a taxi cab, they have a little accessory you can glue on the top for that as well. So yeah, that's everything in the terrain pack. And again, if you already bought the starter pack, this is the same stuff. If you want more terrain, pick up this thing. Even if you're not playing Marvel Crisis Protocol, I think this is a really good set of terrain to check out. So do that. Well, everybody, that was the new batch of products for Marvel Crisis Protocol. Again, Shuri, Okoye, Venom, and of course the NYC Terrain Pack. All of these, again, available from Atomic Mass Games for the brand new Marvel Crisis Protocol miniatures game. Really cool stuff. All this stuff is very cool, very usable in your games. And if you're a fan of Marvel Comics, the movies, the comics, or the miniatures, definitely check these out. That's it from us here at BoLS. I'm AdamHarry. Have a good one. Click to subscribe. Check out more videos. and thanks for watching.